Yesterday was Earth Day, and look, there's many great climate activists. There are. We talked to Wally Maison from the Sunrise Movement on the Earth Day special yesterday. But I care about what Greta Thunberg is doing because I know that she has a sort of unique ability to get the media to focus on the environment and climate change. And also get politicians to at least briefly worry that if they do the wrong thing, there will be consequences. So we're gonna have some of her testimony, but I wanted to start off with her response to the wrong sort of politicians. So here is a video of Boris Johnson making pretty clear what he thinks about environmentalists influencing politics.
This is not all about some expensive, politically correct green act of bunny hugging, or however you want to put it. I'm not wrong with bunny hugging, but you know what I'm driving at, friends and colleagues. This is about growth and jobs.
Okay, so look, some of that isn't necessarily so bad. I think that a focus on that as a consequence of environmental policy is a good thing too. But like even in trying to help a bit, he has to belittle people who care about nature, who care about animals. And there's just sometimes it's just the selling. It's such a bad sell for yourself. Like the prospect that you're against people who want to hug bunnies. Everybody wants to hug bunnies. Have you seen a bunny? They're adorable.
It's like maybe if it were about bunny hugging, you'd have more people behind you. Like this is not about things people want to do. I personally, in my sales job, that's like if Coca-Cola was like, it's not that great. This is not about if you're thirsty. It's like, but you can, why kick out the thirsty population from the calculus?
Exactly, I don't get it. But the weird way of making that point was noticed by other people, including Greta Thunberg. People realized this when they realized that her Twitter profile had been changed to Bunny Hugger. So she is always on there looking for a timely Twitter profile. Some of you might recall, I will never get tired of reminding you of this, of the time that Donald Trump, in one of the weirdest moments of his presidency, I would say this is top 20 weirdest moments, tweeted, "So ridiculous, Greta must work on her anger management problem, then go to a good old fashioned movie with a friend. Chill, Greta, chill. I'm not going to make the case necessarily, but I will never stop thinking that that is at least a good chance that he is implying that she needs to have sex because of some sort of Netflix and chill type thing." I'm just saying,
John, that is you. That would got real
crazy. Go
to a
movie with a friend, chill, Greta, chill. Come on, that's bizarre. I'm not saying I'm definitely right in the way that it's bizarre, but I think that mine has as good a chance as any of being the particular weird focus he's had on Greta.
It's called gilding the lily, John. He already did something stupid. You didn't need to paint it over with something to make it look more elaborate. Like,
no, I think. Well, whatever. I said I was
when I woke up. I didn't need to throw up everywhere. And thanks to the analysis I got on the damage report today, I need to like just drink and pass out.
Look, a lot of people have as a philosophy, you got to laugh once a day. I make you vomit once a day. I think that that's healthy too.
John, I'm just glad it wasn't me this time.
Thank you.
Usually, I don't get to be the person who goes, "Wow, that was too far."
I think it. I'm never gonna stop thinking. Anyway, she responded with, "So ridiculous. Donald must work on his anger management problem, then go to a good old fashioned movie with a friend. Chill, Donald, chill." Over his stop the count. The idea that somewhere she was drawing at least a little bit of pleasure from him desperately trying to stay in office will never make me not feel good. And of course he lost in that. So look, the bunny hugging thing, I don't think that's helpful. I think that we as a society should be beyond a bit of the sort of demonization or mocking of people who care about the environment, especially if you're trying to do the right thing, which Johnson is at least, he wants you to think that at the very least. We're in the horrible position we're in because for decades, people didn't give a damn what environmentalists thought and thought that that's a super remote thing. They were saying the same thing as him in a slightly different way before that. No, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's worry about jobs or the economy or whatever. Like they didn't get it then. He still doesn't really get it now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a point and there's the point. The point is whatever it takes to get people behind, environmentally responsible legislation and governmental initiatives, let's do it. And if Greta Thunberg's out there saying like, I'm fine being a bunny hugger, which is horrible. And then it just like, leave it to Boris Johnson to take like the cute happiness away from the term bunny hugging. Like, he's like, oh yes, a bunny hugger. Like, now it sounds like a disparaging term, which he made it into. But if there's people out there saying, like the coal union that recently got behind, guarantees from the government that yes, they can go forward with their initiative to create green jobs as long as the coal miners who are out of jobs are taken care of. Fine with that.
I think that is great.
I think it's just we need a big old ampersand. We need, the big umbrella that we all are now, underneath because of the high UV index these days needs to be as big as possible, including both those who want jobs to be created and those who love just finding a bunny and hugging it, so long as it's not made of chocolate, because then you get a real weird melting situation.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.